Hello everybody, welcome to another Love Wisdom video. I'm Monica Bermudez. I'm an intuitive energy healer, and this message week I want to talk about the sacred heart and the love wisdom and how they all just interconnect with each other. So I wanted to expand more on the love wisdom and the sacred heart itself and the importance of it. So I just want to talk briefly about the astrology, as it all just relates to the heart anyway. So it's just putting it all together into pieces. And the sacred heart itself, the astrology itself this weekend is a new moon energy. So definitely there's a lot of Venus energy happening. And it's happening for most of this year of 2021 as well. There's been a lot of heart energy work and expansion happening to so many people. So we're going to start feeling a lot of things in our own heart. So I wanted to just talk about the sacred heart itself and what I mean by when I use the sacred heart terminology. So it definitely has nothing to do with religious connotation in any way. It is actually, the sacred heart is something that we all have inside of us, and we all have this carried inside of us, and it's part of the ascension process that we're all going through at this time. So to be fully within the sacred heart does assist with the acceleration of the ascension. And when it is awakened and in its full deep force of energy, it will radiate an even greater force of energy, of power, of attraction, of magnetism, of joy, of love, and people will just naturally gravitate towards you into this magnetic force of energy that you are, because the heart, it has its own radiation energy, and we each carry our own unique frequency of heartbeat energy that radiates from it. And so with that fullness of this awakened heart comes the birthing of the love wisdom itself, and it carries a intuitive GPS knowledge and wisdom with it. When I speak of wisdom, wisdom is knowledge in action. So that means that it includes everything and all, and just the all of everything, right? It is the all, and the all is the universe. So it is your universe, and your own heart is a heart-verse universe. And so with this, there is the innate knowledge that comes, wisdom that comes with it, and that it connects to the I am presence energy, which is all intertwined with the Akashic records. And in the Akashic record is all knowledge of all that has passed and all that has yet to come as well, but all the records of many things recorded from the many past lives itself. It's a cobweb of knowledge of the universe itself. And I feel, and I do know that this is what I've been intuitively getting as messages from my guide, that it connects to this Akashic record of knowledge. So that can include art, mysticism, metaphysics, psychology, intuitive astrology, and so much more beyond what we can ever imagine. And so that is that source of that love, wisdom, knowledge inside of us that we are all carrying in us. But when, we go through certain heartbreaks and pains, and our heart just, shuts down, and we just want to turn away from that intuition, and we just are afraid to open our hearts, more fully, because we know that we've been in that pain before. It's part of the layers within the heart that has been buried with this pain on top of it, that is remembering some of that pain. But of course, all that pain is just an illusion, and it's time to just really break free from that pattern, whether that be karmic or ancestral or some form of trauma that may have come up in this current life experience of as being a human. And so it is very important that we really do deep inner work in ourselves to really be fully within our own heart. And so what I've been finding with my current clients is how transformational they have been having these experiences with their own chakra, heart chakra area. After experiencing working with them through my light language energy codes that really just penetrate the cells and just remove these layers and these blocks of getting in the way of this other DNA that just needs to be fully activated. So that is where my specialty is, to really just rebuild these chakra systems and putting back into its true form of its own gem. And so the heart chakra area is the center of balancing heart beat of all the other heartbeat centers of each of the different chakras within each of us in our system. So the heart chakra itself, has what you call the human body. Let's just say the human body itself is very similar to the Earth system, where there are many grid lines and grid systems that connect, and the ley lines and all that, and you have vortex, power, portals, centers, energy. So our human body is very similar to the Earth body. We also have some, grid systems and ley lines that go across each of the different chakras in our body, and each one of those chakra systems is some form of vortex or portal, just like it is on the Earth itself. So when I am, when doing some of the light language energy work that I've been finding with my current clients, is that it will not only, heal the certain heart area itself, it would also be felt throughout the other different parts of the body. It could be in the shoulder or the arms or the hip or somewhere else, and even into some of the other chakra systems as well. And this energy just kind of leaks into those areas, and it's so transformative, it's so powerful. And it just digs to those layers of these patterns that have been there their whole life, and they know they've had it for a long time. And so it's just been time for them to really release and transmute it, and just uniting it and bringing it into its state of light and love that it is. And so it just becomes so empowering, and it's just no real words really to express the feeling unless you really experience it yourself. That is how it is. It's very, very powerful stuff that it's one of those things that you just really have to experience, to really know and feel within your own heart, and how that is so transformative in your life and everything that you do. And you just become this magnetic force of energy, of attraction. And it's just, in the sacred heart, when it is in that awakened state as well, it's becomes so healing to others. And we start to, connect at a whole other level of this, being in this ascension energy of level. And things just flow in with synchronicity, with magic, with such ease within our being. And so I just wanted to just really share and expand on that, more of the sacred heart, the love wisdom within it, and really, help you to understand it from that level of, wisdom coming from the heart, energy field. And so just also if you want to do something, it's a daily practice for yourself to really connect with your heart and really start to expand on it. I recommend, doing practical tools in the morning, just talking to your own heart and tuning in which direction your heart wants to go, your heart wants to do for that day, what the heart, who the heart wants to connect with in that moment, what feels right, kind of like doing a heart tune-up energy check and tapping into your own heart and really starting that bonding connection with it to really and you just, the more you practice, of course, the stronger you get within your own energy field. And it just takes, a lot of practice on a daily basis to really do that. And of course, you could just journal about it, what it is that your heart is telling you in that moment. So the heart is a big deal. For me, it is, so that's really my emphasis, and that's where I keep it focused. And it just brings me so much joy to share this information with you. And I just love to, share the love wisdom about it and the importance of this, energy field of our own heart. And because that is how I wish for everybody to be in this whole state of joy and this vibrational energy. And I know that's hard though when we've gone through certain heartbreaks in our life. And believe me, I've gone through my most intense heartbreak from my divorce. And those are the things that, we have to overcome, of really doing that deep inner work in ourselves. And I know it's challenging and it takes, a lot of patience and time to really do. But if you really want to just accelerate and just really get the results, in a much shorter time, I am so happy to assist with any support that you need. So just message me directly, and I would love to talk to you about, how and share, some light language support with you, and do that in private for you, which is, if that is what you're feeling resonating with at this time. But yes, it's just I just really just love the feeling of this whole energy field of the heart. And I find that we still feel like humans. Of course, we feel everything, right? Because we're still in this human body. But what's so amazing about it is that when there is some sadness that comes in, or anger, the resilience of it is a much faster healing, self-healing in us than it ever was before, and this is something that my clients are also experiencing too. And so you can jump back up on your feet much faster than before, whereas before, it could be take for days or weeks or months or even years in some cases to really get back on your feet. And so to me, this is really be just beyond self-love, which is another form of being beyond joy. So being in that joy vibration, and when we are more fully within our own self-love foundation and strength that we build, then we are just, also opening up more of that joy vibration energy that we step into, that we just become joy, we become love. And joy to me is a definition is love in action, just like wisdom is knowledge in action. So all of those are intertwined, and there's just so much joy within it, with energy. So I just wanted to share that joy with all of you, and the excitement of it, the passion, the passion of the love wisdom heart. So I do hope that this message has been helpful and useful for you in understanding more of the love wisdom and the sacred heart, knowing that the sacred heart has always been with you, and it's just a matter of just fully activating it and putting it into its awakened state. And it's just the return of the sacred heart, that we were always meant to be in this joy vibrational energy itself, and self-healing energy that we all deserve. So I welcome any questions you may have, and I am just thrilled to be here, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next love wisdom video. I'm sending you all so much love. So take care, and bye bye for now.